Welcome to the Chris Evans podcast. As we get set for week 10 of the high school football season, playoff scenarios are here. Today, we're going to talk about 6A-I playoff scenarios. And a reminder that the high school huddle you can watch every Wednesday night, 6 o'clock, on the High School Huddle Facebook page or on the YouTube page called Second Banana Media. We take your questions, comments, your interactions. We do it every Wednesday night of the high school football season at 6 o'clock. It's a fun show. We invite you out there and check that out. Take a look at 6A-I playoff scenarios. The key games to watch for on week 10 would be Norman at Bixby, Jinx at Edmond North, and Mustang at Deer Creek. It certainly does look like the Bixby Spartans will be the district champions this season. We'll see how that plays out. And Jinx has the inside track to that number 2 spot. Those top 2 spots are very important because you get first-round buys. But Norman could sneak into that number 2 spot. It would have to have a whole lot of some weird things to happen there. But basically, Bixby finishes first with a win over Norman to clinch the district title, or they can lose by less than 14 points, and Jinx wins over Edmond North. Again, Jinx heavy favorites over Edmond North. Jinx, if they win by 3 points, they can finish no lower than second, but they, again, will be heavy favorites over Edmond North. And if Jinx were to lose, finish second if Norman loses. So if Bixby beats Norman, Jinx is in. If Jinx beats Edmond North, they're in. Both likely scenarios. We'll see how it plays out. Norman has had a good season. Moving on from the top 2 spots, and I think Norman can almost secure at least the 3 spot in there. Deer Creek, been riddled with injuries over the last couple of weeks. Their schedule has also picked up. But Deer Creek, they can finish 4th with a win over Mustang, and that Mustang visits Deer Creek. So with the win, Deer Creek will get the 4 spot, or if they lose by 12 points or less, if more, defeats Enid. So a couple scenarios where Deer Creek finishes 4th. I think it's a good spot there for Deer Creek at number 4 spot. Mustang still looking for their home. Mustang can finish 4th with a win and a Moore loss, or if Mustang wins by 12 points. Moore can finish anywhere from 4th, 5th, and 6th. My projection has them in the 5th spot, and I have Mustang in the 6th spot. And Edmond North and Enid, they are eliminated. So those 2 teams are out. Everybody else is in. Now it's determining who and where on those spots. And then when you look at 6A-2, real quickly, the Owasso Rams, they are the district champions. They're 9-0, 6-0 in district play. The key game here to watch for is Edmond Memorial at Tulsa Union. The winner of that ball game, they're going to finish 2nd, and the loser is 3rd. So we have 1, 2, 3 lined up. After that, it's a little complicated. One team, we do know, the Yukon Millers, they have been eliminated. There is one team left that will be eliminated, whether it be Norman North, Westmore, or Santa Fe. We'll see how it plays out. Norman North, they can finish as high as 4th with the win over Edmond Santa Fe. Norman North, 2 victories. Edmond Santa Fe, 1 victory. Remember, 6 of the 8 teams qualify for the playoffs. Broken Arrow, they can also finish 4th with a win over Westmore and a Norman North loss. A lot of scenarios, trying to keep it simple here, though. Westmore can also finish 4th with the win. Edmond Santa Fe qualifies and finishes with a win and a Broken Arrow win. So you could have a possibility of the Mustang Broncos taking on Edmond Memorial or Tulsa Union, whoever loses between Memorial Union. You could have maybe Westmore taking on Norman in the first round. You can have Broken Arrow possibly going to Deer Creek in the first round matchup. We'll know all these answers on Saturday night when all these scenarios come into play. It will be a fun playoff bracket in 6A-I. But it looks like Bixby, Owasso, Jinx have 3 of the 4 buys wrapped up. A little work to do for Jinx, but Union and Edmond Memorial, which will be a great game, will decide the 4th bye, first round bye. Will it be the Redhawks or the Bulldogs? Be a good one. Don't forget, High School Huddle every Wednesday night, 6 o'clock. We talk about these scenarios, stuff on and off the field. We really get into it on the High School Huddle with your questions as well. Be sure to check us out. Second Banana Media on YouTube or on Facebook, the High School Huddle. Best of luck to your team this week.